Yo guys, I've got a spark which I'm gonna use to ignite the fire. For a brand new episode of Skylanders Trap 2 Soul Series, I'm trying to where I finally get to switch out for Crypt King. I said it so quickly because I'm so excited. Let's go! Crypt King time! Oh, I love Crypt King time, even it's my favourite time of all the times. And there's a lot of times out there, so that really is saying a lot, trust me on that. Hey, don't kill me! I said don't kill me! You ignorant bastard. Oh. Boom. Boom. Shake room. Yeah, baby. He's out of here. He's so out of here. And soon his little friends shall join him. Boom. Get wrecked, son of boy. And now there's even more enemies for me to deal with. I believe so anyway. Oh yeah, you rule, alright? You seriously rule, bro. Haha, get wrecked! Oh man, Crypt King, he's coming through with us till the very final episode, the finale, mark my words. And I'll tell you why. Because he's a badass, and badass live through to the end. Look at The Walking Dead, all the characters that are left are all the badass ones. Everybody who wasn't a badass is dead by now, even though it did take Eugene a couple of seasons to become a badass, but now he is officially a badass because I said so. And everyone knows that what I say goes. Oh dear, so much more of this. Ow, that was painful. This is not okay. Do you not hear me, guys? This is not okay. Okay, cool, more people are dead. We love it when people are dead, it's very satisfactory. And now the Blastertron follows in suit. We just gotta hope we're just as good with the actual villain himself, who deals a lot more damage, by the way, so we should be very much frightened. So let's pop on Salou. Oh, there's pizza up there. That'll heal us up quicker than our swarm, so we definitely shall be picking that bad boy up. Do not mind if we do. And then we can be building more bridges. Oh, we'll be building the bridges up when they come. I say we'll be building up the bridges. Building up the bridges. We'll be building up the bridges when they come. And we'll also be seeking out souls. Specifically, seeking out souls of Trailblazers. You know, for Hit Awesome Basketball Team. We're also going to preview for Hit Awesome Basketball Team. Yeah, this basketball team doesn't look like any of the others. No, they seem a little more fired up than the others. And yes, I understand that pun was terrible, but I said it anyway, so you guys are just, in the words of Mighty Toughwalk, that we shall be seeking out the soul of very soon. Deal with it. So, now it is boss time. Can't believe Crypt King is about to solo-handedly take on both of us in this level. And he's going to do it with ease, mind you. Absolute ease. Got to take down the Brawlers first. They can be a pain if you're not careful. I mean, so can the Blastertron, as evidence states. Ow. Don't kill me. I need this guy. Oh, shit. If we're careful here, we should be fine. Should be, anyway. That's easier said than done, I'm afraid. Especially when this guy's hitbox is ginormous. Oh dear, watch out. Yeah, you can choose this guy, make him jettison himself off the ledge. This might be Cheese Lord, but you know what? We're going to dial down on Cheese a bit. I'm not sure we entirely need it to annihilate this guy. As much as Skylander Gamer TV likes to pump out how good a Blastertron is, I disagree with him strongly. He is far from the best villain in this game, or the best Sensei and Imaginators. Far from it, I tell you. I'm about to eat my words. Never mind! But yes, I still should not have said that.
I should have said that. I should not have said that. I shouldn't have said that.
It's out of the way. We are going to claim a bounty, which is going to go to waste before our gold is already maxed out, I'm afraid. And then along the way, we are going to heal up with our swarms. We're going to summon as many as we possibly can and jump along the way because this character is slow ass. He is so slow. Okay, cool. Our swarms are starting to expire and we're healing up very quickly. Oh mate, this is despicable, the rate at which we're healing over here. But look at that, there's another one, and another one, and another one, and another one, and another one. Oh, we're going to be back up to full health in no time. I feel like when you tackle Wolfgang, it automatically heals you up, but I'm not 1000% sure on that, so we're going to make sure we're fully healed up before going into the boss fight, regardless. You know, be on the safe side and all that, rather safe than sorry, even. That's me, that's what I'd rather be. So yeah, we're just going to wait here patiently, as we heal up, mind you. Oh, there's another one. Let's bring out another swarm. And another swarm. And another swarm. And another swarm. And another swarm. Man, there's so many swarms around here. Anyway, that will do it. Fantastic. Now we have, planetary shield thingamabobs to shoot. Yes, futuristic-y person. Shooting is part of my plan. Surprising that, isn't it? You know, big, menacing, Death Star. Yeah, let's shoot it. That would be preferable. When in doubt, just shoot it. You know, as a wise man in Jurassic Park once said, man, this is just references galore. Now we have shoot her. Only in this case, it's not a her. It's a shoot for knockoff Death Star. But shoot for knockoff Death Star doesn't really roll for tongue now, does it? Not really, no. I don't understand why we're just standing around waiting for this thing to finish opening it up before we shoot the power conduits. I mean, they're right there. Why don't we just shoot them? Why are we waiting? Okay, let's fire. Yes, it is a bad guy thing, always having more conduits. Such a bad guy's thing, am I right? Us good guys, we never have extra power conduits, or extra batteries. Then again, who needs batteries these days? Everything is USB charged anyway. You know, batteries are fading out of existence. Duracell is going to be out of business for the next 50 years, even though they're Duracell.
Look who's managed to attend more.
Yes, hello there, Wolfgang. I'd love to get on with this boss fight already, but apparently you can't seem to shut up. Yeah, we do. This is inevitable. Just cut to the chase. 30 seconds or less. That's a disgrace. Get it to me, like, before I ordered it. A bit like the future post-delivery service. And do that for me, won't you? Okay, you've got to go down, man, and we've got to be very cautious too, because, like I said, it would be preferable here if I didn't lose Crypt King. But I've solo shot this in nightmare mode, so you'd think hard mode would be no problem, but it's all of this speaking right here that I'm very bad at. It's that which is going to kill me, not Wolfgang. It's going to be my own curse. And the fact that, you know, I'm incapable of ever being able to actually shut up. I have no idea what Crypt King was swinging at there, to be perfectly honest with you. Yeah, you missed, son of a boy. I almost feel sorry for you. Almost, anyway. Nah, I'd rather not. I'd rather keep moving. I think that sounds like a solid plan if you were to ask me. And we strike him! Oh, yeah. Okay, boom. Let's take him down some more. And we watch out, fantastico, and we watch out, even more fantastico. Oh yeah, real funny, my sides are splitting. Anyway, let's bring out some more of our swords, because if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And they are incredibly broke, so we ain't fixing it. Anyway, let's destroy this guy some more. Boom! Now that's some damage right there. Oh my god, he just named, like, the knockoff Star Wars movie, The Spirit Awakens. I mean, let's be honest, the Force is just a glorified spirit, because at the end of the day, like, the Force is supposed to be, like, a living entity? I don't know, it's very bizarre how people tap into the Force, and there's so much lore and craziness behind it. I'm not much of a Star Wars nerd to know of it all. This is just what I know from how my best mate Luke will ramble from time to time. A bit like how I myself and Wolfgang also ramble, but Luke does all of that rambling tailored towards one thing and one thing only, which is Star Wars, and also Witcher. He loves Witcher. Which is why I keep telling him, you gotta watch Game of Thrones, man. Game of Thrones is incredible. Oh, watch out. There's only one reason to get into Game of Thrones, and that's for dragons, obviously. That's the reason why I watched the show in the first place. I watched it for nothing but the dragons, and I stayed for everything else, because yes, the dragons are fantastic, as is everything else. I was itching my nose, which is why I didn't jump there, but luckily that's what I have my armour for. Okay, there we go. Let's actually jump now, and I'm no longer itching my nose. That sounds like a solid plan. And we jump. There you go. Fantastic. We watch out wave the lasers some more. Yes, sir. Oh, laser. Laser. Laser! Laser! So many lasers around here, baby. So many lasers. Ow. Took one to the face. Not a pleasant laser to take to the face right now. Okay, watch out. More lasers. Okay, we've got another Hulk smash over here. Luckily, we're going to just, you know, continue absolutely. I was about to say obliterating that guy, but unfortunately, I got stuck between a rock and a hard place right there. And now I'm taking all the hits. I'm not tackling any of the hits. I'm taking all the hits. Is what I'm doing. Oh shit! Bullshit! That hit me. Okay, now is where we've actually got to be careful. Otherwise, I am going to die here. Wow! I got hit on the landing. Oh, we jump out of the way. Oh, once again, that hitbox is rubbish. Okay, now we move it. There you go. Bring out more swarms. Thank God for healing here. Otherwise, this guy was totally dead. As you can tell, Wolfgang has dealt more damage than my health bar at max. But luckily, that's what we have the swarms for. Oh yeah, he's as good as dead now. Get him. Oh, never mind. Apparently he's not. Oh wow, we just barely missed, and also he was 92 damage away. Well, thank God we cut it close. That made it all the more exciting, I suppose. Yeah, Wolfgang, he's a bit of a marathon of a boss fight, if you were to ask me. But in the end, it all worked out. Oh wow, look at that. Anyway, we've got to come back here, get that last area found, which is obviously down near where you get for legendary treasure, for treasure chest, for hat. It's all by that section that we purposely skipped out from the taxis. So yeah, we'll get to that soon enough, but for now, all I have to concern myself with is the 14th chapter, which we're going to waste, I was going to say we're going to waste no time getting into, but actually what I have to do before we tackle such a level is a cut. And now that the cut has been sorted, let's be speaking with Flynn so we can head out for the operation where we steal a troll rocket. The troll rocket steal. You know, said in a Yoda type manner where it's not stealing a troll rocket, it's a troll rocket steal. Anyway, there is a villain quest here where we got to page Dr. Chompy, or Bone Chompy specifically. There is one problem with this. We haven't defeated Bone Chompy yet. I know, right? Pretty big problem. Back here is the Earth Gate, so we're going to quickly defeat these fools. There you go. Then we're going to head back here for the Earth Elemental Gate I was alluding to, and this is where Head Rush comes in. And I'll tell you why we're using Head Rush for all the Earth Elemental Gates, because it means we don't need to use it for all the Earth sections where combat is involved, and we want to use Head Rush as little as possible in combat. Okay, so we'll use it for platforming instead, even though her large hitbox is probably going to be her undoing in this portion, to be fair, because this is actually a very unforgiving and almost look-based platform section, so in other words, large hitboxes do not help. But so long as we continue to time it correctly, we should be alright. Keep it here, it should be. That's no promise. Life is never a promise. That's not how life works. The only promise of life is that you'll keep on living. What happens whilst you're living is, you know, totally up to you. You just got to make sure you make the most of it, whatever it is you do. So, we found ourselves a Monday hat. This series doesn't even go live on Mondays, so we're not going to be wearing it because that'd be so inappropriate. Oh wow, we almost made it. Almost doesn't count now, does it? But luckily that's what we get teleported straight back for, and now we're back at Marby's main base, where we can discover yet another villain quest, but this time we actually have a Pixar movie, onward. I was referencing Soul somewhat earlier, and the fact that the message of Soul is that the whole point to life is to live it.
Frankenstein.
But saying, now we have Frankenstein, whose quest involves words onward, another Pixar movie. And this is a villain quest we can actually tackle, as Frankenstein was defeated what feels like ages ago. It was Spotlight's death, the very first death of the series, unfortunately, which does mean it brings back some very repressed drama for me. But, you know, at least it's nice to finally get this quest done. 5 levels later! Boom! You can consider him all evolved like, even though he was evolved in the first place. But here he is getting evolved again. Now we're going to obviously take him out the portal. And we're going to head down here. Can we bypass the guy? No, we can't bypass the guy. Luckily though, his dialogue is completely skippable, which is great. And now we bring on the undead. So let's switch out for a little bit of Funny Bone. It's been a while since we've seen his adorable mug pop on the screen. Yeah, you have a bone to pick, alright, and we are going to absolutely destroy the folks that you have a bone to pick with. See what I mean? Destruction!
Well, that's some nice rescuing.
Yeah, it was pretty nice, wasn't it, Nort? I'm inclined to agree with you.
I got a little tip for you too.
Really? Nort, thank you so much. You're a lifesaver. Honestly, what would I do without this guy? What would I'd be useless without this guy, honestly. He's such a lifesaver, that Nort right now. What a legend indeed. Anyway, the main thing I'm looking forward to this level is finally unlocking a magic trap master, so we can go back and unlock those elemental gates. We'll start with the Midnight Museum, then we'll move to Nightmare Express for the very first time, and then we'll go back to Chapter 3 and Chapter 11. Boom, baby! So yeah, we get both our first magic trap master souls we seeked out, as well as Cobra Cadabra, whom is the last core we need to unlock, I believe. Anyway, we have lock puzzle keys for this shit, so let's use them. Ah, man, this chest is going to waste. Oh, well, what are you going to do about it? All of my undead characters are maxed out besides Shortcut, and Shortcut is the only soul of the undead cast that we've yet to have seeked out. Wow, I find that very funny. It's what makes undead easily the best element in this game, and that is a little bit of a shout to one of my previous videos where I talked about the best and worst elements from each Skylanders game, and from this game, spoiler alert, the best element is undead, once again by a country mile. In fact, all the other elements aren't even in the same ballpark. You have 2 of the best cores combined with 2 of the top 5 trap masters. Yeah, needless to say, undead in this game is a fucking good element. Anyway, winged sapphires to boot. Let's go. Yeah, baby. So back to Marble base entrance where we can destroy some more, well, more of these fools. Yeah, sure, I meant to dig that up because now we can just stay here and everything heal us as we get stroked. Oh, that's adorable. What's also adorable is this lockpick thinking it's going to stand in my way. It isn't, because once again, that's what I have the lock puzzle keys for. Wow, that was fast.
On command.
Yeah, on command, alright, Funny Bone. On command, alright, indeed.
Alright. Now that you've saved all of us soldiers.
Wow, that frisbee lasted forever. Anyway, we have unskippable deep stew right now, unfortunately. I know, it's big sad. Yeah, well, luckily there's plenty of bombs to go around in this level. Yeah, sure is a good thing, isn't it, Rizzo? Sure is a good thing indeed. It's also a very good thing that there's a tech elemental gate in this game, and gear shift was recently seeked out. It would be very bad if we couldn't access that gate because we killed off Jawbreaker in the previous episode, unfortunately. But luckily that's what we have gear shift for, aka for far superior tech trap master, once again by a country mile. In fact, I don't think gear shift and Jawbreaker are in the same ballpark. In fact, they're not even in the same ballpark, in the same state. They couldn't be further apart in terms of their quality, to be fair. Anyway, let's be mashing this and then we'll worry about the tech gate up there. To which there's the one and only gear shift who can tackle this. Which luckily, that's exactly what we have her for in the first place, as we're all geared up, alright? Oh man, we didn't make that jump, that's just depressing. I rushed, I tried my best, and in the end didn't even succeed. Okay, here we go. Boom! Platforming. I actually really like the elemental gates in this game, in this level even, because they're so platforming based. It really takes advantage of the jumping mechanic. So we have a Kubanu hat, very interesting. We're not going to be wearing the hat for now, but we are going to be teleporting to get out of here. Where Undead is going to be strong once again, so this is where we bring out Crypt King, because there are Traptanium clusters that need to be destroyed by yours truly. He only lasted that short while in the beginning of this episode, but that's alright, because that's what he's back here for. We're not going to worry about the chest for now. For now, we're just going to seek out Cobra Cadabra's Soul Gem. And in fact, we might as well leave the chest period. It's not like the treasure's going to go to good use, because Crypt King here is maxed out. So we'll save that for whoever does the solo shot. It's not exactly far out of the way, so we should be able to get it in time. In fact, we have to return to this level regardless for the sake of Bone Chompy's villain quest. So yeah, we can get it then. During one of our, you know, other playthroughs, every single level in this game has to be played at least twice, pretty much. And it's one of those second playthroughs that we'll save the treasure chest for. What does it look like I'm trying to do here, Mr. Marbu dude? Anyway, let's blow that up. Boom! Then we're going to build some stairs to gain way to that Traptanium cluster I was alluding to earlier. Yeah, you guys better be building that up for me. Wait, this isn't that guy's profession? I feel sorry, this would make an awesome profession, and he's good enough at it to, like you said, make a profession out of it. Oh, this Traptanium cluster is just for a treasure chest, but this one will actually open. Just because for the solo shot, it's not guaranteed I'll even pick a trap master for it, and also this one is much more out of the way, so if we leave out too many treasure chests, we're going to wind up failing the speedrun objective. Which is definitely not what we want, by the way. Back to Battlement, very close to Battlefield, a level name in Skylanders Adventure. Okay, let's be taking out some fools then. Yeah, get wrecked, son of people, get wrecked. Hell to the yes. And now we have more lock puzzles, and by lock puzzles I mean more utilizations for my lock puzzle keys. Okay, let's open on up. Villains have become stronger here, so without further ado, it's time for Nightlight to take center stage, because I am confident he can get through this alive. He's done so before, and he will do so again. In fact, I believe he even did this on Nightmare difficulty for the Francais lock, so like I say, if he's done it once, he can do it again. As the mighty Emperor Palpatine once said, do it. But then again, this was before we even knew that he was the Emperor Palpatine. Anyway, we have more lock puzzles, and by that I mean, once again, more utilizations for my lock puzzle keys. What can I say? Blackout Boredom? We might as well use them. Treasure! So much glorious treasure. You see, people think Blastermine's sword ability is great because he can unlock those. The lock puzzle keys cost 500, so by saying that that's the best part of Blastermine, you're basically saying that Blastermine is the best part of 500 gold in this game. In other words, his best ability is bloody useless. Anyway, let's grab ourselves a parachuting man. Yes, you heard that straight. A parachuting man, which we're going to press the X button to continue on from. Yeah, much glory, alright. Anyway, more fools to destroy, so let's do exactly that and destroy these fools. Yeah, we're taking them all out. One by one. Haha, yes, sir. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Or would I? No, I wouldn't actually. You're trolls, you're lame. Unless your name is Boomer. In which case, you're not so lame. Yeah, take my combo to the face, sucker. Oh yeah, we're nice and bright over here, alright. In fact, maybe even a little bit too bright. You know, you had my dash dancing and I could just give you epilepsy over here, which, you know, wouldn't be very wise on my behalf now, would it? Epilepsy is not fun. Not that I can speak from experience. Anyway, here at Mech Factory we have nothing but treasure, but you know what? I'm okay with nothing but treasure. I like treasure. As they say, treasure makes the world go round. Anyway, by the looks of it, we can be ending off this session after this level. We should have enough time left within this reflective episode to actually get this level finished. It's definitely one of the shorter ones. So let's be destroying some crates, fantastic. Then we can grab ourselves a story scroll that, as per norm, we shall not be reading. I always forget that this is here because I hardly ever collected it. So nope, no reading the scroll for me. We're going to teleport, seek out the soul of our very first magic trap master. This is a glorious, legendary, momentous occasion for the Trap Team Soul Seeker Series 7 channel. Obviously, as per the norm, we are absolutely going to be previewing Enigma over here in all of his glory. It's fantastic to finally have him in our possession. We seeked out the soul of every single Trap Team core and one Trap Master of every single element. That's about as good as you get, to be fair. Anyway, speaking of getting about as good as you get, we're going to head in here where a fire zone is going to be activated. So let's bring out the mighty Trailblazer. Obviously, once the fire element actually activates and we're done with grenades cutscene. What's cool is that the two villain quests for next portion or for next level are the two exact same villains from this level. Threat Pack and Grenade are both the villain quests for chapter 15, which obviously we'll worry about in the next session. Okay, boom, he's so wrecked, he's out of here, man. Okay, now we gotta move it. Ah, he is so dead. Yeah, he doesn't stand a chance against the might of Trailblazer over here. Boom! That's what we have charge attacks for, even though they're not quite as good as regular attacks. No, never mind, I take it back. When they crit, they are certainly better. But boom! Grenade is out of here. We're not going to bother trapping him. We might have a villain slash right next to us. But for that, we're just going to place back into the portal. Once I can obviously get a grenade out of here. Back into the portal shall be placed none other than not Dr. Crankcase, just regular Frankenstein. Yeah, it's Frankenstein, alright. Not Dr. Frankenstein, not Dr. Crankcase, just Frankenstein. JCK, which stands for Just Call Me Frankenstein. Anyway, that's a shit ton of treasure, which unfortunately is going to waste because Trailblazer is one of them characters who is maxed out. But we're going to head back out here and head straight to the arena. We're going to ignore that villain section. I mean, no more enemies come up, and I'd rather dedicate the screen time to Trailblazer because compared to Nightlight, Trailblazer has had no screen time whatsoever, quite literally too. So we might as well give the screen time, at least for now, to a character such as Trailblazer. Oh yeah, these grenades, they are going down, baby. They are going down, so down. No, not me, you. You're ones who are going down. Look at this absolute raw obliteration right now. I almost feel sorry for you all. Oh, don't hit me. That'd be very rude if you were to hit me some more, so stop doing that. I don't even need to say please, okay? Like, it's just polite to not hit people. There shouldn't be pleases and thank yous involved. It should just be common courtesy at this point. Boom! Oh wow, that was a lot of damage. Stampede is also pretty good with knockback and everything. Ooh, pizza. Nice, we're already on the second stage. Yeah, we definitely have enough time to end off this episode and, well, end off this episode after we're done with ending off this level, and by extent, not only will the level and the episode have been finished, but as will the session. This is the perfect place to end off the entirety of the session, that's for sure. With a level as short as this one. Yeah, whatever you have to say there, Mr. Threat Pack dude. Boom, he's out of here. Soon these chompies will be too. You see, what did I tell you? Chompies, they are as good as out of here, man. Out of here. Oh boy, it's for Kryptonite. I hate Kryptonite. I hate it so much. It took down Crypt King. That was brutal. But luckily for me, I was one who took him down this time. Yeah, I got my revenge for the Crypt King incident. Not quite the same as the Kaboom incident. Obviously, for now, we don't need to worry about the Kaboom incident because Kaboom's soul hasn't even been seeked out yet. It won't be seeked out until the very last level, unfortunately. Or should I say fortunately, because he's probably my least favourite character in the entirety of this game. So, I think I can do without him. I think this is also the only time in Soul Seekers where my least favourite character of the entire cast has been saved till pretty much the very last. Except for Swap Force. Doomstone is also, like, I think he's the very last soul gem in Swap Force. Which sucks because Doomstone sucks. I hate him. I just hate him so much. And yet in the Swap Force Soul Seeker series, which I did live, he was one of the last remaining ones. That's just my luck. My least favourite characters are always the longest running ones. But hey, there are a few characters who have been here since the very first episode. Blades and Food Fight. They both got screen time in the very first episode. And then Jawbreaker's Soul was screen time in the very first episode, but didn't get screen time until the second one. Doesn't really matter for him though, because unfortunately, he got killed off.
From now on, I will be known as...
Yeah, nice one there, Threat Pack, nice one. Anyway, let's take down some fools. For Troll and Thunder has already been halfway taken down by the fire, right there, the exhaust, you can see. There's a trophy in this game for not being hit by a single exhaust pipe, which I believe we would have just accomplished. It's an easy trophy, trust me on that. You know, you actually have to go out of your way to be stupid enough to get hit by the exhaust pipes. So you should get that trophy no problem, or achievement if you're an Xbox player, of course. Or nothingness if you're a Nintendo player. I really wish the Switch had like some sort of achievement or trophy system. That would be so cool. I mean, granted, they do now have like different badges and stuff you can get with their Nintendo Online partnership, so I suppose that's close enough to getting trophies. And for customization options, it offers is better than trophies, so I will definitely take it. I just like trophies of PlayStation. What can I say? I have about 13 platinums. By the time this episode goes live, I'll probably have even more. I like getting the platinums. Well, I say that. I only like getting platinums for the games that I really enjoy. Like, I recently got the Days Gone Platinum. Even though Days Gone is a game that, at the start, is really bad. Like, I contemplated giving up on that game several points within the story. But after you hit that halfway mark, the game starts to get really good. So if you guys give Days Gone a chance, trust me, you are in for a very good game in the latter half. You just got to stick with it, be patient. Which is a shame. It's a shame that they couldn't make the game fun all the way through, but sometimes that's just the way the cookie crumbles, or it's the way the game is designed. Anyway, speaking of design, I have a button in my controller that is designed as a circle, so I'm going to push it to make sure we don't capture the villain for now. That's all stuff to worry about in the next session. That's right, it's not even in the next episode, it's in the next session. So that being said, we're going to skip over unnecessary deep stew as we always do. We're just going to stare at Trailblazer, and then we're finally going to see some stars. Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? We missed the enemy goal by 1. Okay, I think it's time to put edits aside. And finish the episode. Ooh, there's a big question mark there. We'll finish the episode after the big question mark. What can I say? It's practically chanted my name. I am curious. We found the legendary something thingamabob. I was too busy skipping over the unnecessary deep stew. I think that was the parachuting man from Operation Rocket Steel. Obviously, we didn't have that question mark before now, and now that we got that legendary treasure, we had it, so that would make logical sense. And speaking of legendary treasures, there's also some back here, such as the legendary windmill and Mirror of Mystery, and the legendary bubblefish from Greenfish Riviera. But enough of all that, let's finish this episode off, and by extent this session. Without further ado, Man Nat Houghton Trailblazer. Looks pretty glorious if you were to ask me. With that being said and done, this video is coming to an end, and I want to thank you all so much for watching. By merely clicking on this video, you've shown support and helped it garner recognition so it can reach many other viewers here on YouTube. I'd love to see you take the extra step and leave a like on the video if you enjoyed. Also, be sure to comment below and push that subscribe button whilst you're down there. By clicking elsewhere on screen, you can either check out a video that's specifically picked out for you, or you can check out the rest of the playlist for a series you just watched. Before ending off, I'd like to thank all of my Blazing Knights and Scorching Dragons whose support helped make these videos possible. I'll be seeing you in the next video, and until that moment arises, peace!